these awards are a little different from many others because of the fact that it's a budget constraint and only films which are made under 50 crores are nominated. So we're really encouraging content cinema. And UFO is backing these awards. Do you feel that you perhaps want to encourage that kind of cinema also?
I think Indian industry, cinema industry is all about such kind of movies because we make, India per se makes 1800 movies in a year. And so large number of movies are small budget movies, and there has to be a platform which actually recognizes this kind of work. And I think this is the app platform. So I think great initiative on the Hindi cinema. I think other cinema, which is cinema is big down south and other languages as well. I think they should take a cue and start recognizing content-driven and something which is not largely dependent on budgets, but which is content-driven cinema, and which is, I think, not dependent, agnostic to the budgets, which is more about story and what goes behind, real meat behind any filmmaking, right?
Wow, wow. And and UFO, of course, because of the digital cinema, UFO has really been there for so many years. But now that we're really seeing the branding also coming across, and perhaps the consumers can relate to it now, do you feel this is great for the brand to really be out there in front of the audience?
As you said, we have been in the industry for over a decade now, and we've played a great role in terms of expanding the movie, movie business in the country, where we were making 800 films today. 1800 films are being made in this country, and largely it is because of digitization that we actually kicked in. So we've done a bit on expanding the industry. So we want to now take bit of center stage in terms of putting a brand in front of the consumer, because ultimately any organization has to be a consumer facing organization. So we want to now integrate with most of the consumer facing events of the industry, so that our brand becomes far more closely integrated with the industry, seen as a far more integrated brand with the industry than it was seen a couple of years back. So it's a conscious effort, and I think you will see more of us in the events that happen across the country, not only limited to Hindi cinema, but regional cinema as well. Yeah.
Okay, all right. And you were just on stage presenting an award right now. So did you have a fun evening?
I think this year has been all about content-driven cinema, and I was happy to be a part of the act where we recognized one of the major breakout actors of the year, that is Ayushmann Khurrana. And he has been all about content-driven cinema, not only this year but years gone by. So I know Ayushmann very closely because I come from radio background, and he also comes from radio background, and radio is again content driven platform. So